is America's pastime, and it's on 2K Sports.
So tonight, a look around this stadium, 41,000 strong. Matt Cain, we'll see if he's on. He's ready to pitch. Well, it's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball, Wednesday afternoon. There's starter Tom Gorzolani. And Steve, as he faces these hitters, what's going to be his focal point? Time for a look at our starting lineup. And John, who'd you like to keep an eye on in this one?
Well, a guy that sometimes gets left out on an island on his team with a lot of injuries to the other players. He's the guy that has to step up and play pretty much every day. David Wright, though, is the guy that they count on to drive in the big runs and be that force in the middle of the lineup that the other team has to defend against.
And it's Andrew McCutchen leading off our ball game. That's off the plate away, 1-0. At the belt, Gorzolani kicks and throws. Ooh, that looked pretty good, but he falls behind, 2-0.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
And a ground ball to Youkilis. And that's out number one, stepping on the bag. Now we'll take a quick look at how they'll be taking the field defensively. Highlights, John, from these fielders.
Well, Jason Worth is known for having great range in the outfield and a great throwing arm. But what he does better than most people in baseball is the way he plays balls off the walls, keeps potential doubles into singles, and keeps that double play in order.
And it's Josh Hamilton at the plate, one away.
Well, guys, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better all-around player in baseball than Josh Hamilton. The potential of being the #1 pick by the Devil Rays came to fruition in Texas in 2010. Nothing on a field this man can't do. Power, speed, can steal a base, can do anything.
That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. And for Hamilton, 100 RBIs, and that came even when he missed almost 30 games. MVP for the Rangers, Steve. Hamilton grounds it. Barmas picks it up, and that'll set down Hamilton. Two outs, and in the box, David Wright. Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1.
Well, that changeup down on the way is so tough. It's really one of those ones, all you can do is spoil it and hope to get the next one.
Here's the 0-1 from Gorzolani. Look out, and that ran in and got him.
You can't dig in at the plate because sometimes it gets away from the pitcher. You have to be able to move. He couldn't get out of the way there.
And it's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Gary, we see that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose the grip on the ball. It doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting somebody.
Two outs and a man on first. On the way. Ball. First pitch is outside, 1-0. And the question after you've hit a batter like we've seen here, Steve, is as a pitcher getting your focus back.
Yeah, but listen, it's only one runner on. Take a deep breath, get yourself back and settle down a little bit and make sure you're right.
Line shot into center field, and it's through. Credit Zimmerman with a single.
Got to like the aggressiveness on the bases right there. He was thinking third base all the way. As soon as he saw it go through the infield, he said, I'm going to third.
Slider misses badly with it, 1-0.
Well, he went for the backdoor slider right there, but he laid off the pitch. Good eye.
There's the line. He's pitch taken for a strike, 1-1.
Well, the backdoor breaking ball right there. They set up a way and executed the pitch perfectly.
Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Upton swings and misses, and the count is now even. That's foul. Back behind the plate. Two pitch. Fastball well off the mark, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you can see what he's doing. He's just pulling that ball away from him, trying to overthrow it, and he can't seem to find the strike zone. He has to be able to rein that thing in right now.
Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2 on. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Here's a quick look at their starting pitcher. Steve, we're going to be watching as he approaches this lineup for what?
Now, Matt Cain's learning how to win.
Swung on and ripped towards second. And that'll set down Worth. And here in the bottom half of the inning, let's take a look at the starting lineup for this home ball club. And John, who's going to have a big day?
Well, one of the more complete players in baseball, Jason Worth, a guy that can defend, he can throw, he can run, he can hit for power. But one thing he is working on is hitting with runners in scoring position, something that's been trouble for him throughout his career.
Got a chance to check out the defensive alignment. Let's take a look. John, thoughts on the fielders here?
Well, you watch athletes, Gary, and Andrew McCutchen is just that, a great athlete. Watch him in the outfield, how he goes after balls with reckless abandon. He would make any wide receiver in football jealous.
The pitch. Low for a ball to Euclid.
Pitchers are judged by how they do in the postseason, and Matt Cain couldn't be any better than what he was in 2010, helping the Giants win their first World Series as the San Francisco Giants franchise. An unbelievable postseason for big Matt Cain.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. I think the word about Matt Cain is ice in his veins. I mean, that's apparently why he is able to stay so calm all the time, no matter what the situation. For someone to do that at his age is really amazing, Steve.
Yeah, I look at it the same way, Gary. I mean, such poise in the playoffs, and he had some of his best command in the playoffs as well. When the stress was the most and he was his most fatigued, he elevated his game and was at his best.
He's ready. Cain with a 2-1 pitch. Halfway that time. It's a called strike anyway. 2-1. And Euclid lets that go outside for a ball.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the dirt. And Phillips picks it up. And Euclid retired. Dan Ugla, he'll get the swing now with 2 away. That one's wide as Cain misses.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I'll bet he's going to come back with the fastball right here, as he's done in the past.
The 1-0 pitch. Slider just misses the black, falls behind 2-0. He deals, and he comes back with one in there, and it's 2-1.
Now, Gary, I think he decided that was a pitch he needed to take as soon as it came out of his hand. Just can't handle that fastball up and away.
That's called for a strike. It'll even the count at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Lines this one to the left side, out of play. Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside. 3-2.
Trying to get the ground ball out. You throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
Uggla battling here as he fouls off another.
But once you get this long in the at-bat and that pitcher throws you his best fastball and you foul it off, you'd have to think that you have the advantage as a hitter.
So he ended that half inning with a strikeout. Nothing doing here in this half inning. We go to the top of the second. Folks here enjoying an afternoon of baseball. Nice day so far, just a few clouds. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away. And Brandon Phillips digs in with one out. First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0.
Well, he went for the backdoor slider right there, but he laid off the pitch. Good eye.
Here's the 1-0. Set up outside that time, and the circle change misses. 2-0. Here's the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a called strike. 2-1.
The hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
2-1 pitch. And a ground ball to Youkilis. And that'll put Phillips on first. He's going to try to stretch it. And they will tag him out at second. And Alex Rios up. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1. At the belt, Gorzolani kicks and throws. And Rios looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count. Blow it outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, line to right field. And Swisher puts that away to retire the side. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. And we move on to the bottom half of the second inning. And it's Adam Lind now to lead it off. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting his spots and with great velocity.
He delivers, swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. Upton to field this one as he drops back and puts it away. And it's Nick Swisher in the box now.
Well, 2010, Nick Swisher made adjustments in his swing, and after a pretty good 2009 season, you would think, why change? But his 2010 year just got better because of those changes. Seeing the ball better, hitting for a better average, and his slugging percentage was as good as it's ever been.
Swing and a miss on a ball below the knees, 0-1. And guys, as John was talking about with Swisher, if you look at the numbers, the improvement that came with the change he made, 288, slugged over 500. He hadn't done that in his career.
You know, I think he's one of those guys, though, that the better the lineup, the better his production. I think he picks up a lot being around other good hitters.
Hit foul by Swisher. Kane gets set and delivers. Strike three, swung on and missed. Nick Swisher, no luck.
His pitches complement one another. They work off of each other, and he used a tremendous sequence right there. 1, 2, 3, strike out, see you later.
Corey Hart gets to swing now with 2 down. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
The 1-0 now. Low for a ball, and it's 2-0. Fastball called strike 2 and 1. The 2-1. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. One bounce onto the wall. Hart on his way to third. That tag, and he is out at third. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Third inning of baseball coming up. And Desmond is in the batter's box. He'll start things off here in the 3rd inning. Swing sends this one on a line to right center. In there, and this is going to be trouble. And it's up against the wall. He's heading for third. And the throw offline. He is in there at third.
Well, this is a great way to start this inning. No one out, leads off with a big triple. 90 feet away from scoring a run. Now anything will score him. A ground out, a wild pitch, a pass ball, just about any way to score. He is going to get it done.
Andrew McCutchen now. This is an RBI opportunity. Runner on third with nobody out. Get the new count on McCutchen. Here it comes. Circle change. Count on him. Missed 0-1.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fastball, and he pulled the string on it. Got him to swing right through it.
At the belt, Gorzolani kicks and throws. Andrew McCutchen not fooled on the delivery, and the count is evened up.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
That swung on a liner here. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. That brings in a run here.
Well, in order to hit that pitch right there, he had to get full extension. I mean, that's a long reach for this guy. You know, and the pitcher has to be shaking his head wondering how much further outside do I have to go to get him to chase.
Runner at third for Josh Hamilton. Now, Steve, they needed to take the lead, and they've come through just as we thought they might. See how this plays out.
Gary, we just saw quality at bat right there. He got the job done. When he got his pitch, he knew what to do with it, and he delivered.
Hamilton gets set. Here's the delivery. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. That one falls. McCutchen will cross with a run.
What more do you need to see? Now you have to question his confidence. Giving up 3 straight hits. Not much going right out there at this point.
Spotted by Veritek. First pitch, he lays off that curveball that's inside. 1-0. Now Gorzolani with a 1-0 delivery. And right swings, hits this one. Swisher's there. And it's in there. He's got himself a base hit. There's the throw. He is safe at third base ahead of that play. Fantastic chance here. Ryan Zimmerman, he'll bat here with 2 on. Zimmerman in the box. Here's the delivery. Slider just misses. 1-0.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
Now Gorzolani with a 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
Misses outside for ball 2. And he takes a fastball for a strike. 2-1.
Listen, he's not one to get too fancy. 2-1 count. He's going to come with a fastball. I'm betting on it.
The pitch. Liner towards the hole. And Hamilton will score. Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive.
They need to get an out right now. I mean, this offense just has kept the pressure on them. They need to regroup and get an out.
Justin will get the RBI chance. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
Now that last hit puts a little bit more daylight in this lead right now, Gary. They keep tacking on early.
Runners at the corners with no one out. Here's the pitch to Upton. First pitch way out of the zone. Ball 1. Not a comfortable lead yet, but it's an early statement.
Well, it's a statement that says, you know what? We're going to score some runs for our guy and putting pressure on the opposition's offense.
Swung on, liner to right. 1 away. Here comes right for the plate. And right scores. There's the throw. No luck beating him to second. He is in there.
With runners in scoring position, you need to do something to get them in. He didn't have to get a hit. He knew all he had to do was find a way to keep it in play and pick up an RBI.
Here's the pitch to Posey. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Plazas, and now the 1-0. Fastball low, 2-0.
Well, a lot of the so-called experts didn't think the San Francisco Giants would have enough offense to contend in the National League West, but little did we know that Buster Posey would come up and be inserted in the middle of the lineup and produce runs like he did. You talk about a guy who did everything he can to help his team win. Buster Posey, to me, is a star for years to come.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Buster Posey can't make contact. It evens the count. Guys, Buster Posey was given the time to get to the major league level, and then time when he got here. I mean, he started playing at first base just so he could settle in, and then they moved him behind the plate, and we'll see where that goes, probably to the Hall of Fame.
Well, I tell you what, I think he has the talent to maybe get there, and certainly to be an MVP candidate in the future. And there's no doubt in my mind he was the MVP of the Giants in 2010, coming up, handling the pitching staff, and batting fourth on that team.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, hit, and again, this lineup right now on fire. Zimmerman is heading home, and he scores. Boy, this lineup, you just see opportunities here, and this offensive lineup knows what to do with them.
Well, this is remarkable. He cannot get anybody out. I mean, you talk about 6 consecutive hits. I mean, they're going right through the lineup, one after another. Everybody's swinging the bat well.
And Brandon Phillips to bat. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead. At the belt, Blanton kicks and throws. It's hit foul by Phillips. That is strike 2. Joe Blanton ahead on this count.
Boy, that good late movement down, that cut fastball, unbelievable action on that pitch.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. This a great situation for some offense.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. A perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up on how he throws to this guy. One out with runners at first and second. And he starts Rios out. And Blanton throws one outside for a ball.
We started the curveball away, and it broke further away just off the plate.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one's to Hart. Out number 2. Posey's heading to third. There's the throw. Oh, on there on the move. Here comes Posey for the plate. And Posey scores. And Phillips scores as well. Oh, he has thrown it away, safe all around. Oh, and a wild throw. Two out, space is empty. First pitch, here it comes. And that's by him. 0-1. Yeah, well, we've talked about having a mercy rule sometimes. It's a joke, but in games like this, maybe there ought to be one.
Well, the mercy rule may ultimately be the umpire expanding the strike zone. Let's see if it starts to change here.
That one hit well. Hart's there. And that's going to do it in this half inning. Huge third inning. They really piled it on. Visiting ball club ahead 7-0. Scott Rowland leading it off. Kane gets set and delivers. First pitch is a big curveball in there. 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Strike two. Rowland. He'll have some problems here hitting with 2 strikes.
You can really stay out of big trouble in the big inning if you can spot your fastball down in the zone.
Trying to get him to go after that slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, I'm going out of the zone right now, Gary, trying to get him to chase something rather than giving him a good pitch to hit.
This one swung on, hit down the line and right. And McCutchen gloves that one. That's one away. And we're going to see Barnes here. Base is empty with 1 away. And Kane has him 0-1. Gets there with that one, a called strike.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
In there, and he falls behind. 0-2. Trying to get him to chase a slider, but it's 1-2. He catches the call strike, and that's going to send Clint Barnes back.
Let's watch K-Cam. Take a look at the two-seam fastball.
Great setup this time with the off-speed pitch, and then following it up, he couldn't catch up to the heater. Couldn't even get a bat off his shoulder.
Great combination of pitchers when you can freeze a hitter like that. Two outs and nobody on. Kane gets set and delivers. Line drive left of the bag and foul. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that'll put Varitek on first. That's going to bring Jason Worth up.
Well, even though there's 2 outs, you never want to think you're out of an inning. And this guy came up there and hit this ball hard somewhere. He gets on base with that solid hit, and who knows what can happen after that.
Runner on first, 2 away. And Posey sets up his target. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a 4-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Kane. Second pitch, waves at the fastball, and suddenly it's strike 2.
Well, with 2 strikes, I'm going to go with the changeup. Pull the string on it, get him off balance, and get a swing and a miss.
Worth, contact with a foul ball. Worth battling with a foul ball.
Well, you're told with an 0-2 count to spread out your stance and to choke up on the bat so you can put the ball in play. Better control of the bat, and that's what he did right there. That 0-2 pitch, just barely getting enough of it to put it in foul territory so he can continue this at bat.
And the 1-2 pitch from Kane. Jason Worth not fooled by that pitch, will even up the count.
When you throw a 2-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. Jason Worth is out of there. That's a fine inning for Matt Cain. Nothing doing through 3 innings for him. 3rd inning baseball complete. On to the 4th inning. And it's Andrew McCutchen now. Get the new count on McCutchen. Here it comes. Takes a call. It's strike 1.
Pitching isn't just about velocity. It's also about location and movement. Look at the movement on this pitch. Awfully tough to hit.
Here's the 0-1 from Blanton. Andrew McCutchen not fooled on the delivery, and the count is evened up. The 1-1. And he watches one at the knees, and it's 1-2.
On this 1-2 count, the batter has to protect the plate. The numbers indicate he's willing to chase if you throw it out of the zone.
Lays off there for a ball.
Well, he likes to swing 2-2. He gets that defensive 2-strike approach. He's going to try to put it in play. Let's see if he can make a pitcher's pitch.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Here's the pitch. Missed there. Full count.
Well, this curveball just drops right off the table. It's a good pitch. Give the hitter credit for not chasing.
And a big pitch to McCutchen. This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty.
Well, the longer you get in the at-bat, the more you think that the pitcher will have the ability to make a mistake. And that pitch right there, he made a mistake. The hitter, though, just missed it. He hit it well enough, but he just couldn't keep it fair. Well, after a long, epic battle, this at-bat ends in a walk. Are you kidding me? Someone should have got struck out or someone should have got a hit. But the hitter will take the walk.
A great electrifying batter. Look for the long ball. McCutchen's at first base. Hamilton gets set. Here's the delivery. In there for a strike. At the belt, Blanton kicks and throws. Fly ball. And it's foul. That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. This one's to Hart. He has to back up for it. The runner's tagging from first. David Wright at the plate with a runner in scoring position. Right, get set. Here's the first pitch. Right fouls that one away. Here's the 0-1 from Blanton. And that's a strike. David Wright going to have to take a defensive stance here.
Well, with a couple strikes on him, Gary, I'm going to go right at him with a slider now. He struggles with that pitch.
Right fouls that one away. Right battling here. He fouls off yet another.
But when a pitcher throws a pitch out there 0-2, you're expecting him to get a ground out or a strikeout. But this guy just reaches out, puts it in play, defensive swing to keep this thing going.
2 away. McCutchen going towards third. And on that play, they'll get that runner over to third base.
Listen, they've got a pitch at the waist, something he could drive. He didn't get all of it, but at least able to advance the runner.
Zimmerman in the box. Here's the delivery. He makes contact. Line drive. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Top half of the 4th inning over. Now on to the home half. Kevin Youkilis leading it off. Grounded out his last time through. Here's the first delivery to Youkilis. And Kane has him 0-1. Gets there with that one, a called strike.
Well, they've got a couple of hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going. And the second time through the lineup, maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
And Kevin Youkilis watches that one go by. It's even. Line drive fouled off towards first. Here's the delivery. And that's another foul ball.
And because the count's still 1-2, I tell you what, this hitter still has to stay in this defensive mode. This is a pitcher that can strike you out, so you better be leery and just try to put the ball in play and hope you can get a base hit.
Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, 2 strikes. You have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
1 away. Here's Dan Uggla.
And guys, when you take a look at Dan Uggla, there's really not one thing in his game that you look at and you say, wow. He doesn't have the great speed. He doesn't have the 40 home run power, but a consistent home run hitter and a consistent RBI guy. What more can you ask from a middle infielder?
First pitch to Uggla. That one's wide as Kane misses. And with Uggla, the 27 home runs were in his first year, and since then he's upped it. Over 30 every year since then, John.
Well, you know what? I think John's right that there's nothing that wows you except when you start to think about the position that he plays. I mean, Dan Uggla at second base putting up that kind of power production is really unheard of in the game.
Well, with 3 balls, Dan Uggla is going to be in the driver's seat right now. Ball belted deep left center field. Way back, way back. Tell it goodbye. That solo shot represents a little hope. Still down by 6.
Well, this pitch just a little bit outside, but not quite far enough outside as he drives it away. It's gone.
You got to keep that pitch further away so that the power of the hitter he's not able to use at that time. Too close.
I don't think they're getting that ball back here.
Nope.
Well, they need a production, Gary, and they get a little bit, but they've got a long way to go still.
One out, nobody on. The pitch. Ball. Lays off that one, up and away for ball one. Steve, this lineup would love to repeat that last big long fly ball. They need some more of that to get into this game.
Well, no question. Get base runners on and hope somebody runs into one.
Taken by Lind inside. Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
And Adam Lind works this one to a hitter's count, 3-1.
Well, when you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
And that one misses. That'll be ball 4.
Well, he needs to be careful here. Don't give them free base runners. Make them earn it. A good eye at the plate right there. He showed the discipline to lay off of that inside pitch.
That will bring Nick Swisher up. One out. Runner on at first. First pitch to Swisher. Swung on and hit. Upton. Out number 2. Corey Hart with a runner on first. Kane gets set and delivers. A smash to first, and he'll step on first to retire the side. And heading to the dugout, it's Matt Kane. He's been hit out of the park once today. Visiting ball club ahead, 7-1. For those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. Misses for a ball to even things at 1. At the belt, Blanton kicks and throws. Line drive, and Youkilis pulls it in. Buster Posey batting now with 1 away. Here's the pitch to Posey. And Blanton's pitch. That's going to be looked at for a strike and take the count to 0-1.
Well, an unbelievable run since he got called up to the big leagues was Buster Posey in 2010. but he just cemented himself as a star player with his performance in the postseason, hitting home runs, delivering RBIs for his team. He is going to be a guy that you're going to keep an eye on for a lot of years.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 1-2. Now Buster Posey just had that blossom at the end of the season. Playoffs, 288. Only one home run, but his work on the road in wins against Texas as good as at home.
Well, you wonder what he's going to do for an encore. I mean, you come up as a rookie, you play very well, you get the Rookie of the Year, and then you end up taking your team and winning a World Series. What else can he do next?
And that sets down Posey. Here's Brandon Phillips, 2 down. And a fresh count. Phillips, here it comes. And Blanton throws one outside for a ball.
Well, 2 outs now, at least trying to quiet down this offense because they have been relentless today, and you got to keep runners off base, and they're doing it this inning.
And Veritek's calling for the pitch. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. It's up against the wall on a bounce. And the throw, and safe at third with plenty of time.
Well, a big 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far. This man's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
Two outs, a runner 90 feet from scoring at third. And he starts Rios out. Ugly pitch. Catcher able to somehow scoop that out. Ready with a 1-0. Inside with the fastball, 2-0.
Well, runner in scoring position right here, and obviously they want to try to avoid that 2-out base hit. They've been burned in this game offensively already, so they need an out right here. Put up a 0.
Had the green light, but he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1.
He must not have eaten for a long time because he was hungry for this pitch. Problem was, it's a pretty good slider. You swing that hard at a slider, pretty good chances you're going to come up empty.
On the way. Swing and a rocket toward short. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. At the top of the 5th over, let's move on to the home half of the inning. Scott Rowland leading it off. And Rowland settles in for the first pitch. It's taken for a ball. Bottom dropped out on Kane's pitch.
Well, he's one of those pitchers that doesn't like to fall behind, and when he does, he wants to come right back in with that fastball, so you got to be ready for it.
Here's the delivery. 1-0 pitch is a fastball high, 2-0.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Ground ball played by Zimmerman. And he'll step on first for out number 1. And we're going to see Barnes here. Caught looking last time. One out, nobody on. And the first pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball. That's a foul. towards the middle. And Phillips picks it up. So Barnes is retired. And it's Jason Varitek at the plate. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch on the way. Varitek. Good pitch from Kane. Swung on and missed. The pitch. A shot up the middle. And Phillips picks it up. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So Matt Cain gets them 3 up, 3 down. Pitching deep into the ball game, and it's working with a lead. Top of the 6th coming up here on 2K Sports. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Kruk, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And here's the first one. And he takes one in there, 0-1.
This pitcher relies on the good movement from his cut fastball. What makes it exceptional is that movement comes very late and close to the plate.
At the belt, Blanton kicks and throws. And Swisher takes care of that one. And it will take a lot of patience because of that movement you were talking about, Steve, to lay off that cutter.
Well, it's so difficult to do it because the pitch that starts over the plate can run in on your hands and make it very difficult to connect.
To the plate, here comes Andrew McCutchen.
Well, McCutchen just picked up where he left off after his rookie season. Another solid performance in 2010. And I tell you, this kid has the chance to be a special one.
And that swung on and hit. Worth's going to play it. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact. So that brings Josh Hamilton to the plate. We talk about, for Andrew McCutchen, consistency, John. Identical numbers in average and on-base percentage over the last 2 years.
Well, you love to see that with a young player, that sort of predictability and consistency in his game. And I think he's going to actually continue to grow and improve. He's a tremendous athlete.
McCutchen's at first base. Hamilton gets set. Here's the delivery. That one fouled off by Hamilton. It's taken high for a ball. Blanton out of the strike zone.
Well, they're getting blown out in this one, so they need to get out of this inning quickly without giving up any runs. And, you know, with 1 out, they can get a double play.
Here it comes. 1-2.
Well, the hitter struggles with curveballs when he's behind in the count. I suspect they're going to go to the hook.
And Hamilton watches that one outside.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
Swung on line to right center field. In there, and this is going to be trouble. All the way to the wall. McCutchen's on his way home. He throws, and he's in there to score all the way from first base.
Well, it's not going to take a genius to figure out that the hot zone for most major league hitters is a fastball right down the middle of the plate. That's exactly what the pitcher threw him, and that's why he got hit hard.
With the run standing just 90 feet away, here's David Wright.
Well, that might just about do it, Gary. I mean, that last hit, right now this lineup's on fire. It's a huge lead. We're in the middle innings. It's going to be awfully tough for them to catch up.
Wright gets set. Here's the first pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Worth to field this one. And he gets over and grabs it. Hamilton's going to try and score here. and Hamilton will score.
This is how the star hitters pad their numbers. They get RBIs even when they hit into outs.
Zimmerman in the box. Here's the delivery. And the pitch from Blanton, low for a ball.
Well, anytime one of your middle relievers throws over 45 pitches, you got to wonder how much more he has left. Might want to get someone else up out there.
1-0 on the way. And he watches ball 2.
Well, he doesn't want to fall behind 3-0. He commands his fastball better than any other pitch, so look for him to throw it.
Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Zimmerman contacted a foul ball. He lets that fastball go by. Called strike. 3-2.
Some guys look for the walk on a 3-2 count. Some look for the base hit. This guy's going to be up there swinging.
The full count pitch by Blanton. And this one's up the middle. Throws on to first. Side is retired. They pick up a couple of runs on 2 hits. They strand no one. The visitors lead 9-1. And Jason Worth to lead it off. Here's Worth's first look. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Lays off again. 2-0. Swings and misses at that fastball. Now it's 2-1. Here's a swing and a line drive. And that'll set down Worth. That's 1 down. 1 down. Here's Kevin Youkilis.
Well, guys, there's big talk in baseball about wanting to play speed-up rules. Apparently, Kevin Youkilis didn't get the memo. He fouls off a lot of tough pitches. He takes a lot of close pitches. He works counts. He's always deep into counts. But the bottom line is he will get on base and score runs for you.
Kane gets set and delivers. And there's a called strike. Well, with Youkilis, as John was talking, on-base percentage has got to show up when you do the kind of things he does at the plate. His career on-base percentage about 400. Big number.
You know, I love the fact he never gives up an at-bat. He may be 5 runs up in a game, but if he strikes out or makes an out, you see him going back to the dugout, throwing his helmet, getting mad at himself. He really challenges himself every time he goes to the plate.
Smash towards the hole. And the catch by Zimmerman.
Well, Gary, he's pitching well right now. I mean, that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
Dan Uggla, he'll get the swing now with 2 away. This is his 6th season at the major league level. First pitch to Uggla. And it's hit foul by Ugla. And it's 0-2. Ugla, he'll be swinging anything close.
Well, if you've done your homework, you know how you're going to attack this guy. You got to go with the slider here.
Kane gets set. Swing, hot shot. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. And that will bring Adam Lynn to the plate.
Nice two-strike approach by the hitter. A high pitch up in the zone. Able to fight it off and make contact and put it in play.
Walked in his last plate appearance. Two outs and a man on first. He deals. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. The pitch. That one put in play, and it's going to be fielded by McCutchen. And that one's put away to retire the side. Another solid inning from Matt Kane. And we're through 6 innings. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up. It's Justin Upton to lead it off. Lined out last time up. Here's the pitch to Upton. And the pitch from Blanton, low for a ball.
This cut fastball is a very effective pitch for this guy because it allows him to set up all of his other pitches.
Here's the 1-0. This one is popped up to the left side out of play. Here's the pitch. Shot back to first. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. Upton towards third. The throw. No play on him. He's in there.
A lot of times when you think of a triple, you're thinking of runs batted in, 1 or possibly 2. But this time he's the only guy on base. But he's leading off this inning with that triple and a chance for a big inning.
With a run only 90 away, here's Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
And you can throw the ball down to the zone with that kind of movement. It can be very effective.
Here's the 0-1 from Blanton. Ball. Buster Posey watches that one go by. That's going to even the count up. Swung on, line to right field. And that gets through. Posey drives in a run.
Well, he saw a pitch that he really liked, and he did not miss it. A really nice job with nobody out, keeping this inning going and picking up that RBI. Great, great piece of hitting.
Brandon Phillips, runner on first base. As he gets into this lineup, Steve, a bit about his strategy.
A split finger fastball is something that really can neutralize the best left-handed hitters and right-handed hitters in the game. And J.J. Putz has one of the best splits around. When he's healthy, he throws that fastball in the mid-90s and then the split off of that. But health has been an issue for him.
And a fresh count. Phillips, here it comes. Hot shot towards the hole.
But you talk about a guy who's just wearing out the opposition. That's a 4-hit day for him. He is locked in.
Alex Rios batting with 2 runners on. And he starts Rios out and puts his pitch, misses. That is inside.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air, in right, foul territory. Had a look at that one, but can't come up with it. Pitch on the way. Lays off, and it's 2-1.
Well, a good count right here for the hit and run. A 2-1 count. Does the manager have enough guts to take a chance on running the count to 3-1 with a pitch out to try to nail the runner at second base?
Rio swings and misses with an even count now.
2-2 count. You still have a pitch you can waste, and you can make one of those borderline strikes and see if you can get him to chase it.
That's hit foul by Rios. Rios battling here as he fouls off another.
Well, even if he doesn't get a hit here in this at bat, the fact that he's making the pitcher work, 2-2 count, enables everyone around him in the dugout to see every pitch he's throwing, because he's throwing the kitchen sink trying to get this strikeout. He just fouled off that low pitch.
And Desmond is in the batter's box, and the bases are loaded for him.
And I tell you what, they've been swinging the bat so well in this game. One more hit right here, and this thing is over.
This is a big lead already. Rios, the runner at first. Phillips on second. Posey's the runner at third. Here's the first pitch. And puts us wide that time. That'll go for a ball.
Gary, as we saw the hit by pitch, now the base is loaded and so much pressure on this pitcher.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. And a ground ball to Youkilis. Out at the plate. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay.
Well, that's hit number 15 in them for that one. And boy, you get 15 hits in a game, the manager can just sit back and relax and watch his team work.
Bases are loaded here with only one away. And Veritek's calling for the pitch. Missed, ball 1.
He's a very patient hitter, Gary. He likes to work the count, make the pitcher do a lot of work out on the mound. But you got to go right at him right now and try to even it up.
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. In there, and this is going to be trouble. This one rolls through to the wall. And Rios comes across to score. And so they bring in 2 here. He will clear the bases. What a shot. A 3 RBI triple.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far, and it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
McCutcheon's on at third. Hamilton gets set. Here's the delivery. That one is too low. Puts misses with it. He delivers. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Worth to field this one. Able to glide. McCutcheon's on his way home. And McCutcheon comes in to score.
I'll tell you what, he's out there, and you're counting on him maybe to drive the ball to the wall, but instead, they'll take it. A productive out, picking up a run.
First pitch to him. Ball. That one is too low. Puts misses with it.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Here's the pitch. And that's a ball. Now David Wright's going to be looking for the green light. And he takes that one and misses for ball 4.
Well, it looked like he was taken all the way right there, Gary. Walked him on 4 straight pitches.
That will bring Ryan Zimmerman up.
As a manager, when your pitcher pegs a batter, you hope that he gets his focus back and can bring it back in the strike zone. But if he can't, you have to go out and get him. You can't afford to put more men on base.
Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. Grounded out last time. Wright's on at first. Zimmerman in the box. Here's the delivery. Fly to right. And in there. He gets that one down. That's his 3rd hit. 3 for 5.
Well, he's having himself a day right here in this one. 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far.
Couple on. There are 2 down for Justin Upton. Here's the pitch to Upton. And he gets this one by him 0-1.
They go with the cut fastball, the inside part of the plate. Now they could go back-to-back there again or go to the outside corner. They go either way.
Here's the pitch. That swung on, hit on the ground. Barmas picks it up. Throw in time, forces him at second for the 3rd out. Boy, a manager loves to see this. They strike for an enormous inning. The visiting club is out in front, 14-1. And so Nick Swisher leading it off.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
Ball. And that misses for a ball.
Look, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
Here's Kane with a 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss by Swisher. Count knotted up.
Well, just because he's a fastball hitter doesn't mean you can't throw him a fastball. Strength on strength right there, and the pitcher came out ahead.
The 1-1 and a ground ball right. And Swisher retired. And it's Corey Hart at the plate, 1 away.
Well, a career year in 2010 for Corey Hart, set career highs in home runs and RBIs, and it just looks like he's going to get better and better. And the tall players, takes them a while to get going. Maybe Corey Hart has found his stride.
Hart gets set, and here's the first pitch. It's taken for a ball. Bottom dropped out on Kane's pitch. Corey Hart had 31 homers and 102 RBIs with a .283 batting average. I mean, that's a big wow for Hart last year.
Put together a very big season. I think if he gets stronger and there's some room still to fill out there, I think he could continue to put up big numbers late in the year instead of running out of gas.
That's outside, ball 2.
Okay, one out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
It's hit foul by Hart. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. That's going to one-hop off the wall. And he is out at second. Scott Rowland will get the swing now with 2 away. He bounced out his last time. Kane gets set and delivers. Fly to right, and that's a base hit. Rolling on board. That's going to bring Clint Barnes up now.
Well, you see the pitch coming to the inside part of the plate, but the hitter a great inside-out approach, driving the ball to the opposite field.
And with that kind of a cut, it may be impossible to get inside on that righty.
Hey, lucky or good, either way, that's a great approach at the plate.
A runner on first with 2 outs. And the first pitch. Takes a call, strike 1.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that 4-seamer down and away.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Kane. And with 2 strikes on him now, Clint Barnes needs to protect that zone.
Well, he's a very defensive hitter when the count gets to 0-2, so I'm going to try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
That 2-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. 1, because it gets ground ball outs, but 2, it sets up his other pitches.
And he leaves that one alone. Clint Barnes shows patience, even in the count. And Clint Barnes swings right through that one. That's going to be strike 3. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. We're through 7 as we go to the 8th inning now. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. Here's the pitch to Posey. Saw him off inside with that pitch for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And he'll put that one away for out number 1. And Brandon Phillips digs in with 1 out. He singled and later scored in his last time up. And a fresh count. Phillips, here it comes. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss by Phillips, notches the count. Good spot for the cutter that time. 1-2.
Nobody on base right now with one out, and that's what you need. You need outs and maybe a break from base runners for a little bit here. How about a quick inning to get back in and score some runs?
It's hit foul by Phillips. Swing and a miss on the cutter that time. 2 down.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
And he starts Rios out. Ball 1.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Missed again. 2-0. A swing and a drive deep left center field. Oh, and Hart makes a beautiful catch. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. On now to the last half of the 8th. And Veritek's in the box. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning.
You know, Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think this guy's nearly as solid defensively as the one he's replacing, so interesting move.
A strike to start the back half of the 8th here, 0-1.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Kane. Swing and a miss. He's in the hole. 2 strikes.
Well, Gary, his 2-strike approach, he does not handle the fastball very well, so let's see if they attack him with some heat.
Missed there. 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Veritek out of there. And one after another just kept him guessing.
Well, great 4-pitch at bat right there to get the hitter out. And anytime you can have quick innings and lower your pitch count, but you're going to stay longer in the game.
And here's Jason Worth, lined out in his last at bat. One out, bases empty. Here's Worth's first look. And Kane has him 0-1. Gets there with that one, a called strike.
You know, Gary, with 1 out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the 9th.
Ground ball, Butler. And he grabs this one. And he steps on first. That's the 2nd out. And Kevin Youkilis up, still seeking his first hit of the ball game. Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the first delivery to Youkilis. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching. I mean, listen, just keep getting outs right now. The countdown's there. You only need 4 outs left to win this ball game.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Kane. That misses for a ball. The 1-1 on the way. 1-1, a fastball inside. 2-1 now.
Tried to throw it down and in right here, but the two-seamer just runs in off the plate.
Two-one on the way.
Foul ball.
That's it, foul by Youkilis.
Foul.
Youkilis fouls off another.
Well, the pitcher's got to think now, boy, what can I do to get this guy out? I just threw a great pitch on the outside part of the plate, and he just got enough of it to foul it off. Now you got to work.
And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And they're held in check here in this half inning. We're through 8. The 9th is coming up. And Desmond is in the batter's box. Pitch on the way. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1. Called strike, and he's behind now. 0-2.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Curveball got him, one away.
Well, he made it look easy right there. Slicing and dicing, just attacking the strike zone. 3 pitches, all for strikes. Sit down.
And Delman Young now, one away. Young, a ground ball. Barmas picks it up. So Young is retired.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here, and that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
Now with 2 outs, a chance here for Josh Hamilton. Hamilton gets set. Here's the delivery. Cutter misses badly. 1-0.
Well, he didn't chase that one. That pitch down and away. Good movement on the cut fastball. He just laid off of it. It's a pitch with 2 strikes. You better be swinging at, though.
1-0 is a fastball that runs away. 2-0. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Now Hamilton can be very selective. A swing line to left center, and that gets down. Hamilton on it first. That will bring David Wright to the plate.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. It's his 3rd hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
1 for 2 in the ballgame. Two outs and a man on first. Wright gets set. Here's the first pitch. That one's on the ground, but he gets it in front of him. And that's off the plate, away, ball 2. The pitch. There's a swing towards the hole. And that ends the half inning as Roland makes the play. No runs and a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. 8.5 innings over. Bottom half of the 9th coming. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Kane gets set and delivers. Plays off that one outside. 1-0.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you could really deflate them.
And that catches the outer half for a strike.
A nice four-seamer right there. That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
Lined right at the second baseman. And that puts Ugla on first. And at second base, he's tagged out.
Obviously, winning big right now. You just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
One out, nobody on. And here's the first one. That one's wide as Kane misses.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I'm betting he's going to come back with the fastball right here, as he's done in the past.
One 0 on the way. Lind on the ground with it. And that's going to be a base hit for Lind. That will bring Nick Swisher up.
The infield played it deep like they knew he was going to swing away. He did, but was still able to find a hole.
One down, runner at first. First pitch to Swisher. And he takes the ball 1-0.
That's not a spot where he wants to throw that pitch. It's danger right there if it's left out over the plate. He's got to bury that into the dirt.
A liner headed for the hole. And the play by Wright. Corey Hart with a runner on first.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
He singled his last trip. Hart gets set, and here's the first pitch. Swung on, hit on the ground, and on to first for out number 3, and that's gonna do it.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
Now we're going to award our player of the game. And what a great thrill to witness a performance like we saw in this ball game from Andrew McCutchen.
Well, you know, Gary, anytime you can put the ball in play, you have a great opportunity to get hits and great things happen. And that's what happened today. The pitcher couldn't find a way to put him away. That's why he got those 3 big hits. And when you can do that, good things are going to happen for your team.
When you take to the road, Steve, any win will do. But when you get this kind of offense, it's very satisfying.
Well, it also sends a message to your club and to that club that you showed up to play.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed 2K Sports Major League Baseball. We wrap it up. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you soon.